Sugar fasters, hi, how are you doing? My sugar queens, my sugar kings. So we are back at it with another day, okay? Another weigh-in, another day to get better than the yesterday, and that's what I'm here for. So, yesterday was a bit different for me. It wasn't really different, it was just me going back to what I was doing before. So I had like 40 ounces of juice. Well, actually, now let me be up front. I fill my 40 ounce, this thing right here, I fill it up to the brim with ice every time I put anything in it, because that's my water intake. Because the water thing for me, drinking a bunch of water, all that's just not happening. But I know if I fill this up full of ice, that's a lot of water. So I fill it up with ice. I filled it up with orange juice, and I added maple syrup. I add maple syrup because I personally feel like it's a great natural sugar source. If you're getting organic maple syrup, there are some others that have other things, but the label ingredient says organic maple syrup. I usually get the darker one if they have it available, because it has a lot of nutrients in it as well. So it's not just straight sugar source, but it also has nutrients, because I believe someone asked me a question about that. So that's the reason why I use maple syrup. I'm not scared to have table sugar, because there's organic cane sugar that you can use. There's organic coconut sugar. There's nothing wrong with that. But I personally just like the fact that it has some nutritional benefit with the maple syrup. And I also like the fact that it's syrupy. So, I mean, I could put sugar in warm water and mix it up and do all that. But who has time for that when you could just already have a syrup that you pour in your drink, shake it up and drink? So that's what I did with the orange one. I had orange for breakfast. Lunchtime, I had apple, and I've been really liking apple juice because it keeps me regular in the bathroom. So I love apple juice because I know I can use the bathroom at least once or twice within a day. So I did the same thing. I filled that bottle up, had my little 40 ounces of apple juice, added maple syrup to that as well, shook it up, drank that. Now last night, I still had lettuce in my refrigerator, and I'm just really not a person that likes to have my food go bad, because there's so many people that are starving on this planet that wish they had something to eat. So I really am just against wasting food. So the salad, I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm about to have salad tonight. So I had my salad. I put the last of my tomatoes on it, last of the lettuce. I put some lemon juice on top of that, and I squeezed my Subway dressing. Well, it's not really dressing, but it's a sweet onion teriyaki sauce, which I will show you guys shortly. And I put that on top of the salad. My son ate half of it. He liked it. He loved it. So we split it, and then I was done for the night. So I really want to provide value on this channel, because just because I'm doing daily weigh-ins and talking with you guys, I feel like I should be able to provide you guys some type of value. So I'm going to let you know how things have been going. But let's go ahead and see what I did have yesterday. Oh, I had dates, which I never had before. They weren't bad. So this is what I had yesterday. Up with ice, orange juice, and maple syrup for breakfast. I'm having dates. 2 of them. And I filled this up with ice and apple juice and maple syrup. So this is dinner salad that me and my son about to share. I put lemon, this butter lettuce, cherry tomatoes, the Subway sweet teriyaki onion sauce, and lemon juice and pepper. So you see, I gave y'all already a recap of what I had, and then let's get to the weigh-in. Good, we're back in the right direction, down a pound. Let's keep it going. So yesterday I was 385.4. Today I'm 384.4. Someone mentioned it doesn't seem like I've lost any weight since May 31st. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, but I had already kind of noticed that. But I also realized that on the 31st, the 5th, and 6th, I had normal meals. And also, I'm in my PMS week this week. My cycle starts next week. So I'm not really pressed. I do everything for 2 months, I think I mentioned before, because if it's a month long and I'm not going anywhere, because I've experienced that twice this year already. Like, intermittent fasting worked for a month, and then the next month it really wasn't going nowhere for a month, not a week, not 10 days, but like a month. Then I was like, something else had to change. Then I did the fasting, extended fasting, but I noticed that for a month it worked, and then after that I had to keep extending the amount of days or hours that I fasted for it to continue to work, or it just would not work. And that was in a month. Not a few days, not a week, not 10 days. It was literally a month. So I'm giving this 2 months, like I had said before, because then I can see what will I be at this weight June 30th that I was May 31st, because then it's time to do something else. But if not, then we'll continue. So, yeah, I'm down a pound. Yeah, today. So yesterday 385.4, today 384.4. I need to buy some more fruit, so I'm gonna have to go to the store for that because I don't really have any fruit in the house. It's time to restock and go to the store, so I will do that. Probably do a grocery haul video because somebody had asked me about doing one of those. So I will do one of those. And then let me go ahead and show you guys the Subway dressing. I don't really call it dressing because I feel like you could put it on anything. You could put it on rice, you could put it on vegetables, you could put it on salad, but I'm gonna show you guys what it is. So this is it. It's called the Subway Sweet Onion Teriyaki. This is what they put on. I think they have a couple sandwiches that are sweet, and this is the sauce that they put on it. When I saw it at Safeway, I was like, because the funny thing is, the day before I went to Safeway and saw it, we had went to Subway, and I ended up getting barbecue sauce on my salad because I didn't know if this sauce had fat in it. So as you can see, I hope this is clear, but there's 0 fat and 0 protein, and it's and that's 2 tablespoons worth. So the sodium is 380, which is great because I need something that's lower in sodium. And yeah, so and it's 80 calories for the 2 tablespoons. So if you're checking off for that, that's that. Hopefully you can see it. And this is the name of it. I got it at Safeway. I don't know if Safeway's probably not everywhere, but I got it at Safeway. But I know it's on Amazon also. It just costs more on Amazon. So you guys can get it from there. Now, in regards to the value, because like I mentioned before, I don't want to just make videos and give you updates on things and not provide value. I mean, I feel it's valuable because I'm giving you information and data on what I'm doing, but also want to add to that. So I don't know if you know, but being calorie deficient can really mess up the metabolism. And I'm not going to talk about metabolism today. I'll probably talk about that tomorrow and what that entails, because there's a lot to metabolism that I really didn't know. But like Sugar Bomb Emma, ChatGPT is my BFF, okay? I've been on ChatGPT for years. I want to say like 2 years. I've been on that ChatGPT for a long time. I didn't know about it when it first came out, but I want to say a couple years now. I've really been on it. It's like a BFF because when I have questions about something, I can enter my information, my weight, my height, and all that stuff, and it can go pull information based on what I need for me personally, which I thought was amazing. So today I want to talk about calorie deficits, because I know a lot of people are like still thinking that they need to be doing like fasting and calorie deficits and checking their calories and doing all that stuff with the sugar fast and sugar diet. And if that works, great. But as far as long term, because see, the thing is, like, I was doing long-term fasting. So mind you, I was fasting from January all the way through May. Yeah, because I started May 10th, the sugar fast. And then even that first week, or first maybe 3-4 days, I was still fasting doing it. So a temporary moderate calorie deficit, it can help with fat loss. And it may improve insulin sensitivity, but over time, and it can even help with inflammation. But over time, it can slow your metabolism, your thyroid function, your body temperature, reduce your non-exercise activity. So, like, you move less and increase the hunger hormones. So, like, when you're not even moving, it can reduce that. So, there's, like, a set calorie that you burn even when you don't exercise and when you don't move. And it can lower that if you continue on this calorie deficit for a long period of time. I'm not saying that, if you feel sick, because I fast when I'm sick. If I'm sick, I don't want to eat nothing. But I'm not saying don't do that. But I'm saying for long periods of time, months, years, because some people be doing calorie deficits for years, right? And if it's considered consistently under eating, your metabolism slows, your muscles loss increase. It reduces your resting metabolic rate. So that's what I was talking about with the calories. Resting metabolic rate means the calories you burn without exercise, just living, breathing, and being you. Hormones like leptin, thyroid, T3, and even sex hormones get suppressed. You feel cold, tired, irritable, and you may plateau or even gain weight despite eating less. And for women, I know that happens because I remember there were several people doing 1,200 calories a day and exercising like crazy, and they were not losing weight. Their weight was not dropping. If they had a night out with whoever they went out with, friends, family, spouse, it would like be a drastic upkick in the scale. Because I watch a lot of people. That's the thing. Like over time, I've watched a lot of people weight loss journeys, because I find it inspiring and encouraging. I mean, I may not get the same results as them. We may not do the same things, but it's always like exciting for me when someone's taking action on their health and trying to get better. But I noticed that was an issue. So, this is when we're going to get into something that people may not really like, but reverse dieting, right? Reverse dieting is the opposite of dieting. So basically, you're like eating every 3 to 4 hours. You're increasing your calories that you were at. So if you were at 1,200, you're going to start eating at 1,400. And you're going to prioritize, slowly increasing calories over time. And of course, you're going to eat sugar. You're going to eat carbs because that automatically boosts your metabolism as well. You're going to eat regularly 3 to 4 meals to reduce stress, because hormones like cortisol will kill weight loss. I don't care how much you sleep, how much you work out, like the cortisol will kill the weight loss. And you're going to avoid stress, which we all try to do. And you're going to try to, get vitamins in with food, because a lot of the fruits that we eat have plenty of vitamins, right? So that's the whole point. We want to prevent rapid weight gain. We don't want to gain all this weight back after we've dropped it. Like, that's literally not what we're trying to do. And if you're eating low calorie, you're eating 500, 600, 1,000 calories a day. The minute and this is for women, men seem to be like, I don't even know. I don't think any man is even eating that low of a calorie. Like, I don't think any man is eating low calorie. So that's the whole thing. Like, that's why they get to eat regular meals and be just fine, because they're not eating low calorie. So us women should not be eating low calorie either. Because when we eat a normal meal, we're going to see that upkick on the scale, and it's going to take longer to go back down, because we're back to that like 400, 500, 1,000 calorie a day thing. And that's not cool. So we need to work on restoring a healthy metabolism so we can prevent rapid weight gain when we actually get to our goal. And we want to build food freedom and long-term sustainability. This is a lifestyle. We're going to be doing this for a long time, for the rest of our lives. We want to make sure it's enjoyable. We don't want to be stressed. We don't want to have, all of these issues and be pressed about every single thing we eat and how much did we eat and what calories and count this, count that, put it in the tracker. No, that's not a way to live. Somebody commented on me and Cole's live and said, that life is just something to the effect of terrible, or it's like, basically, this is just how life is. Like, we have to be pressed. We have to be stressed. That's life. That's just what life is. Like, miserable. We have to be miserable. Life is miserable. What the hell? I'm sorry, but that's not how I want to live my life. I don't want to feel like my life has to be miserable to get anywhere in life. That's not it. Because that's not the way God intended. God intended us to be happy and live in abundance. And this is not it. That's not it. We should not be feeling like that. So, I'm going to tell you guys how it works. So, basically, you can just increase, because I have done this, because like I said, I came from 0 calorie fasting, dry, and 0 water. Like, mind you, no carbs, no Nothing. I was having zero anything. No water, no food, dry fasting 4 days a week, 3 days a week. It would start off at like 24 hours, but I had to keep increasing it over time. It got up to 100 hours a week. Okay? So that's not many calories I was getting in. My body was in starvation mode. When your body goes in starvation mode, anything you give it, whether it be water or food, it sucks it up and holds on to it because it's stressed, it's scared, and it feels like we're about to die. So there's no reason to let that go because we need it to survive. That's how our body is. You know what I mean? That's just what it is. Now y'all can research this because ChatGPT is my research. It does the research for me, but y'all can research everything I'm saying right now because I'm not just coming off the brain with it. Like, I'm literally going through the research and all of that. So basically, you can increase your calories to between 50 and 200 a week to see how it works. Now, what you should monitor is if you gain weight rapidly or if you hold steady, right? Because if you're gaining weight rapidly, then that means you need to just go back down. So, me personally, I was like, I'm going to get between 1,200 and 1,400 calories a day because I was not getting that. And I noticed that my weight didn't really go up, but has not really gone down. As the lady mentioned, I have not really dropped weight since May 31st, but I don't care. I don't care. Because I am increasing my calories and making sure I'm at an actual reasonable calorie, but I'm still sugar fasting. So it's not like I'm going to McDonald's or going to Little Caesars and eating a pizza and making sure I get my calories in. No, I'm getting my calories in through the fruit, the juice, and so on. So that's what I was making sure I was doing for the past week, increasing it, because I really believe I was not even at 1,000 calories. So now my goal was to make sure, and that was the reason why I wanted to do more sugar, because when you add more sugar sources, it increases the calories. The maple syrup or the table sugar or whatever the case may be. Because, yeah, the juice has calories and fruit, but it doesn't have a lot. And so that's why the sugar sources are added, to increase the calories to a reasonable level. Because you don't, like, technically for my body weight, when I looked, because I entered all my information for my weight and my height and all of those things, and it said, you know, technically with my weight, I should be consuming 2,500 calories a day. Between 22 to 2,500 calories a day. I'm nowhere near that. Nowhere near that. And it says, if weight is stable or going down, keep going. If it spikes up, hold and pause for a week. So this is basically what I'm saying. Just keep increasing like 100 or 150 calories a week. And your weight may stay the same, but at least you know that it's not like going up drastically. And it may even drop. It may even drop. Because those days that I had regular food, I noticed it didn't go up a lot, and it came back down to that 383. So, you want to just notice, like, are you feeling happier? Are you feeling more energetic? Are you having a better mood? Are you having better sleep? Like, all these things are super important, because it's like, it means your metabolism is kicking in. Are you using the bathroom? And I'm talking about pooping, okay? Are you using the bathroom once a day at the minimum? Like, these things mean your metabolism is starting to rev up. And that you're starting to get to the point where you may start dropping back down in weight. So, like I said, I hope that wasn't too confusing. I didn't want to talk you guys' ear off about it. But ChatGPT is where it's at. It even gave me, like, a list. Like, I made a diet plan because I plan on keeping going with this. So it made me a diet plan, like a meal plan for 7 days, a reverse dieting meal plan, of course, on the sugar fast though. So what I can have, what I can put in it, you know, how much maple syrup, how much juice, like it literally tells me every single thing. And I may start sharing that on my Instagram page, like just videos and stuff, or just like maybe pictures of what it is, because I want you guys to be in on this with me. Like, you're on the journey with me, be on the journey with me. You feel what I'm saying? See what I'm doing. See the work and the effort that I'm putting in to find out what works for me. I know that I'm not going to be able to live off no under 1,000 calories the rest of my life. because there's going to be times where I eat normal food. I would like to go back and have some starch sometimes, or have some lean meat sometimes, but that's automatically going to have calories in it. So what, I'm just going to jump back up on the scale the next day because I had some rice or had some turkey breast? Like, nah, I don't want that. So this, I feel, is ideal. Now, I'm not saying just go crazy on the calories or eating a bunch of junk, but if you know that you ain't eating 1,000 calories, try to get to 1,000. Try to get to 1,000 with the sugar fast. I'm not saying to eat a bunch of junk. Don't get it twisted. But with the sugar fast, see if you can increase your sugars. See if you can increase your syrups. See if you can increase your volume of fruit or vegetables, if you're eating vegetables, because some people are, I'm noticing, and that's great. I'm so happy to hear that you guys are. But make sure you're eating, because like even Skeleton City said, make sure you're eating enough. If you're hungry, eat. If you're not hungry, but you know you ain't got to 1,000 calories, then have a drink. Drink some juice with some maple syrup in it or something. But I feel like there's no way that this is going to be sustainable, and I have to make sure it's sustainable because I plan on doing this to my birthday to see where I get. But I need to make sure that I'm getting enough calories into my body. And over time, as I get consistent with increasing the calories, yes, you're going to likely count the calories somewhat. I mean, it could kind of eyeball. You feel what I'm saying? You don't have to count. I mean, you can. I'm not doing that. But I know how much syrup I'm putting in my juice. I know how much juice I'm drinking. And you can pretty much do the math to know pretty much what your average calories was by the end of the day. Because I record everything I eat. I show it to y'all. I'm being transparent as possible here. So, that's what the reverse dieting is. It's basically wherever you are now. It would be good if you find out where you are now. Like, literally just track your calories for the day and see, like, how much are you really consuming? Are you really consuming that much or not? And then whatever it is, whether it's 800, whether it's 1,000, whether it's 1,100, whether it's 900, wherever calories you are at, raise it up to 100 calories. Raise it up 100 calories. And just do that for a week. And then if you feel good and you still dropping weight, great. Or if you ain't went up in weight or you only went up a little bit, great. Go ahead and add another 100. Just keep on going every week. This is like trial and error, experimenting. And this is what keeps it fun and engaging, and like it makes it like, yeah, like living life. This is living life. Finding out what works for you, making breakthroughs, trial and error, what didn't work, what worked. Like, this is what living life is, and this is what make life interesting and make you want to get up the next day to see, you know, like the next day of life. So many people are unhappy. All they gotta do is literally cling to other people and talk crazy about them and troll them all day because they don't have a life. But this is what we can do, you guys. We can have a life. We can enjoy our life. We can see what works for us. We can try different things and share ideas. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on doing that with y'all. And let me know what y'all think about that. Like, put it in the comments. Thumbs up this video. Like it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And, like, let's just be in this journey together. We're not going to... Of course, somebody mentioned, like, well, what if I only have 10 or 20 pounds to lose, blah, blah. Okay, I know I have a lot more weight to lose than a lot of people. But I feel this will work for them people, too, that don't have much weight to lose. Because you may be at a plateau because you barely eating. And you need to start reversing your diet so that you can eat more food. And then once your body starts to mellow out and get back to the metabolism that it's meant to have, you probably will drop them little 5-10 pounds because your body ain't gonna be stressed out. It's gonna be happy that it actually got some food and it's not in starvation. It's safe, it's comfortable, it feels good with you now. Like, we have to really consider our bodies and ourselves. Like, our bodies are already under enough stress, especially if you're overweight. It has to move around and work harder just because it has all the weight on it. Don't stress it out even more. And even if you are small, don't stress your body out even more. We already, as women, have a lot of stress on us as it is. Like, let's not add additional. Like, let's comfort our bodies. Let's cherish our bodies and let it know it's okay. And we're good. So anyway, thank you for listening. If you are still here, I love you. And until the next time. Oh, tomorrow I kind of want to get into food combining because a lot of things I didn't know about that. Me and ChatGPT, we be having all type of conversations. But food combining is super important to know because you may be bloating yourself up and not even realizing it, and then mad because the next day on the scale you're like, I didn't even eat that much food and I'm bloated up, but it's because you combine different foods and I didn't know that. So that's what I'm gonna kind of get into tomorrow. But anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Let's have chats in the comments. I love our chats. I love it. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Till next time, peace.